and welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is Jar of Fireflies. Here you'll find videos all about my life as an Orthodox Jewish homeschooling mother of 4. And today we are continuing to celebrate Hanukkah. Yes, folks, it is Hanukkah still. Tonight is actually going to be the 5th night of Hanukkah. So if you've missed my other Hanukkah videos this year, check back to my last couple of videos, and I will also link to them in the description box below, where I have done every day of Hanukkah so far for you guys. Now, in this video, it's going to be from here till the end of Hanukkah, and we have Shabbat kind of in there, so I won't be able to film that part, but I'll be able to talk about it. So anyways, today it's getting cold. I am so excited. It's actually getting really, really cold outside. I woke up this morning, it was about 40 degrees, and later on today, it's gonna be in the 20s or even below that. And then tomorrow, in like the, I don't even know what you call it. It's gonna be like below 10 degrees in the ones. I don't even know. It doesn't get this cold here very often. Like literally we can go entire years where it doesn't get this cold. So I am so excited. It's gonna be fun. I just like the change of the pace in the weather. It's not that I necessarily like the cold weather, though a good sweater does make me very happy. I don't know. It's, yeah, this just doesn't happen very often for us. So I'm kind of excited. But yeah, we're planning on just hunkering down here for the next few days and not really going anywhere or doing anything. And that is quite all right with me. The last few days of Hanukkah have just been like a lot of fun, a lot of memories, a lot of joy, but just a lot. Like for me who likes to stay home a lot, it's been a lot. So I'm looking forward to being home. We still have not yet tried making gluten-free donuts this year. So I'm definitely hoping that we can work on that later today or something like that. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. I haven't invited any guests for Shabbat this weekend. I probably won't. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. What is today? Today's Thursday. Today is Thursday. Anyways, so for today, my kids do have their end of term exams today, so we're gonna work on that. And that's all I have planned. And then we're lighter Hanukkah later. So yeah, I'll take you along for a few minutes along today and tomorrow and Saturday night and Sunday. Sunday I am planning a party, so that is pretty exciting. I'm not planning a party, I'm having a Hanukkah party for some of the gals in the neighborhood, so I do need to work on getting that set up over the next few days. So anyways, we'll talk more about that later. So anyhow, that's what's happening here, and let's just go on about the day. So the exam questions that we're using, they are provided by the curriculum that we're using. And it was really nice just to have that already set up for me. And I just kind of glanced over them last night and printed out the ones that I was going to be using on sheets of paper for each kid. So that way I was prepared knowing what I needed to ask and what supplies I needed to have available for them. And I could kind of decide what order I wanted to do them and that sort of thing. And yeah, we were just kind of ready to go here this morning. I did modify them ever so slightly because we did not follow the curriculum exactly as written. We took a little bit out and added a little bit in. So yeah, I just kind of modified it for that, for us. Okay, so we just like stopped exams smack there in the middle. The kids were doing great, by the way. We just stopped exams. We're all gonna go outside because I glanced over the window and it's snowing. So we are gonna run outside to be in the snow because it hardly ever snows here. This is really, really exciting. You need a jacket, shoes, and let's go play in the snow.
It's so fun.
All right, it's so cold, like this isn't even really very fun for me, but I'm still gonna hang out here for just a minute because it's pretty. Yes, I am calling this snow. If you live north of me in the world, you're probably laughing right now, but this may be the only snow we get all year, so it's pretty exciting. It is legitimately so cold because of the wind, I think also. It's just like really, really, really cold. Okay. But this little dude is quite bundled.
So cold.
It is so cold.
Is it filming?
Yeah, is that okay with you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Once we all came back inside, I decided some hot chocolate was most definitely in order. Luckily, I had picked up some hot chocolate mix the other day at the store, so we were ready to go. I topped each one off with a little bit of milk to make it creamy and cool it down just a tad, as well as a dollop of Cool Whip that I had in the freezer left over from some things. It was nice to finish that up. And some sprinkles because, hey, why not? Sprinkles make everything more fun. While they were working on their hot chocolate, I started working on a lunch. I decided to go for a hot lunch because cold weather, so I made some grilled cheese, which I served with some grapes. All right, so the kids are wrapping up lunch. We're just kind of popping in exam questions throughout the day, just kind of as we're going through, you know, working with one kid here, one kid there, while other people are playing, doing whatever, and it's working out really well. So it's kind of like a casual exam day. I've never done Charlotte Mason exams before, so this is a new experience for me and the kids, and I think we're all definitely learning a lot, and it's very helpful for me to hear their responses as the educator, and I think it's really helpful for them because they're like, oh wait, I need to try to commit this stuff to memory more, and I think it's definitely showing me that we need to work more on narration. But overall, I'm really excited by how much that they have remembered from this term. That's really exciting for me, and it's fun to hear their songs that we've learned and see the work that they've done with their handicrafts, and yeah, this is fun. This is a blast. So, okay. The kids are wrapping up lunch right now, and I'm gonna do a little bit more exam questions, and then I have a phone learning date with a friend. We call it a Havruta, it's a learning partner, and so I'm gonna be doing that, and I will pick you guys back up after that is over, because I film with my phone and I need my phone for the learning. So that's what's happening here. And baby Firefly is asleep, which is good because he took like a 5-minute nap earlier this morning. So I was glad that he still went down for one more nap before lunch, because the morning nap's really the important one for him. He gets a really long nap in the morning, then a short one in the afternoon at this point. So yeah, I'm glad that he got down still in the morning. So we'll still get that good nap in. But anyways, okay, that's what's happening here. And I will catch you guys after I finish learning. All right, well, it is after 4 o'clock already, and I don't even know where this day has gone. It's just been, I don't know. Well, we finished up exams, and there's just been dealing with baby Firefly here. He's down here in my arms. Kids needing stuff, and just, I don't know, just life stuff. I think this week has just been so busy with going places, which y'all saw in the last video, that today has just been a lot of kind of catch up here around the house, doing laundry and stuff like that. So sorry, I don't have the tripod with me, so I'm very shaky because I am holding a squirmy baby. But it's actually pretty chill, but he squirms occasionally. Anyways, it's in the other room. I just can't even get up right now to go get it. So that's what's happening here. My husband came home and he made some food for everybody. So they are doing that for dinner. And well, I did too. I ate it also. So we're kind of eating dinner now at 4. Okay, a very squirmy baby. So I'm going to turn the camera off now and just work on some stuff on my computer, getting ready for next term, for school. I just have a little bit of stuff to finish organizing for that, but I'm pretty well set there. But I just want to make sure everything's in order before we start school on Sunday for second term. And Yeah, that's what's happening here. Okay, very squirmy baby. Okay, so I'll check back with you guys later on, probably when we're lighting the Hanukkah, our menorah. All right, see you in a bit. Oh my word, it is so cold outside. All right, so I just came outside to take the dog out one more time before she goes to bed, and it's chilly. It's somewhere in the teens right now, and there's a wind. But that's okay. It did stop snowing. It never stuck or anything like that, but it was really pretty to watch from the window. The snowflakes did get bigger before they went away, and it snowed for a couple hours. So it was really nice just to kind of see that flurry going on there for a while. I was chatting with a friend of mine from Canada earlier today, and she was like, we don't really call this snow. And I was like, well, I'm from Texas and we do. All right, so we have just lit the Hanukkah. It is, I mean, it's after dark now. I don't really even know what time it is, but it's probably like 6 something. We've been eating some dinner and just kind of cleaning up, straightening up around the house and getting ready to go to bed. I did end up inviting folks for Shabbat lunch on Saturday, so I am super stoked about that. That'll be fun to have some friends over because I'm not going out. It's gonna be too cold. So, all right, the dog is done, so I am going back inside. All right, come on, Bella. Come on, girl, let's go. All right, I'll see you guys in a few moments when it is tomorrow. Hey friends, good morning. It is Friday morning now, so we are getting ready for Shabbat, and I've forgotten which day of Hanukkah we are on. I think this 5th or 6th. Hold on. If the 8th is Sunday, so the 7th is Saturday, so the 6th. Tonight is the 6th night of Hanukkah. Okay, so for the candle lighting later tonight, because Shabbat, we will light our Hanukkah right before we light our Shabbat candles. So that's kind of how that goes down here on Shabbat of Hanukkah. And then tomorrow night, we'll just light our Hanukkah after we do Havdalah tomorrow night. So yeah, that's how that whole thing goes down. All right, so today, oh my goodness, it's so cold out, you guys. It is so cold. I woke up this morning, it was less than 10 degrees outside, which is just not something that really happens around here. So our houses are not prepared for this. They're not built for this kind of weather because it just didn't really happen here. So we had all the faucets dripping last night, as you guys saw a second ago. One of the pipes at least has frozen already. So the pipe to the toilet in my bathroom has frozen. So I can still flush the toilet, but I have to go manually refill it. So I'm gonna be hauling gallon jugs of water over there all day. Not like, I didn't like buy jugs of water to do this. I'm refilling an empty jug at the sink. But yeah, I'll have to haul that all day. That's okay. I can still flush the toilet and nothing has burst. Okay, so it's gonna start warming up. I don't know how warm it's going to get today, but I don't think it's going to get above freezing for a couple of days at least. So I'm going to be kind of halfway holding my breath for the next few days, hoping that nothing else freezes and nothing bursts and everything is okay. Speaking of everything being okay or not okay, one of my kids has a fever. So I'm going to be telling my guests that I had invited for Shabbat that we have a sick kid. I highly doubt they're going to come since we have a sick child. But I'm going to throw that ball in their court. So I'm really, really bummed because they were going to come basically spend the day with us tomorrow, and you know, our kids would have kids to play with and I would have friends to hang out with, and we're going to play games in the afternoon. Like, we had a whole plan, but that's okay. It's going to be like superbly quiet instead because like literally nobody's coming over if they don't come over because it's too cold. Our normal guests who come over and hang out have already said, hey, by the way, we're not coming because it's really cold outside, and which I totally get. Like, it's freezing. I don't want to go out tomorrow. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna offer to send them food instead because at this point it's Friday and they've got only today to get ready for Shabbat, which they were planning on not cooking a meal and now they would need a meal. So I'll offer to send them food, and they very well may decline that offer, and that's okay too. But I want to make sure that I offer it. But I am gonna call her here in just a jiffy because I wanted to wait till at least the sun came up because I woke up when it was still dark outside, and yeah, I don't want to wake anybody up. So anyhow, now that the sun is up, I feel like it's okay to call. I don't know the etiquette on that one. Okay, so yeah, now I don't really know what's going on today. I know I just have like the general cleanup, straightening up, get things together. I did as much as I could yesterday, so I'm really happy about that. And my husband already cooked dinner yesterday. He came home really hungry and just started cooking a bunch of food and then realized he cooked way too much, so we have Shabbat food, and that's okay. Side dishes, if we're not going to have guests, then I'm probably not going to cook any side dishes, but I do want to try to make some kind of a dessert because I know that my kids would really appreciate that. But if I don't, that's also okay because I know we have like some cookies and candy and stuff in the pantry, so it's not like I have to, but I don't know, but I might, maybe like some brownies or something really simple. So I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. That's basically what's going on here. So I am going to go on about my day. And I did stay up as late as I could last night, just yeah, getting things straightened up and organized and working on setting stuff up for school, which starts again on Sunday. So starting Sunday, we dive right into our second term of school. So just trying to get everything ready for that. I do want to rearrange the kids' carts for second term. I just want to start them with a very neat and tidy cart, pull out books we don't need anymore that we only use during first term, and put in some of the new books that we have for second term. So yeah, I don't know, I might just kind of set up school today so that we're all ready for Sunday morning, but that's about it. All the kids are asleep. Mr. Firefly is up, and baby Firefly just went back down for a nap, hence all the kids being asleep. So anyways, that's what's happening here, and yeah, let's just go on about the day. So I just got to work kind of doing things around the house. There was laundry we wanted to get done, dishes to be put away that I'd washed last night, the dishwasher needed to be empty, just all kinds of like little things that just needed to get done that I wanted to get finished before Shabbat, and then just some general straightening up and things like that. I ended up texting my friend to let her know that we did have a sick kid in the house, so maybe they didn't want to come over, and she was like, well, you know, maybe let me know how he's doing later. And then poor little dude, he was throwing up, so I texted her back. I was like, yeah, I don't think so. And she was like, yeah. So they're going to stay home, and I offered to bring her food because we definitely have plenty of food. You know, we cooked for 2 families to be here, and she was like, no, don't worry about it. You focus on your kiddo, and I've already pulled out some meat to cook for tonight. So yeah, it's all good, and we're just going to have a quiet Shabbat here, like incredibly quiet, like literally no guests over this Shabbat, and that's going to be kind of interesting and fun. And we went ahead and rain checked for next week. So this family that we had invited for this week that we have to now not see, we will now have next week. So that's pretty fun. Okay, just finished one load of laundry, and I really have one more laundry load that I really needed to do today. However, it appears the pipes have frozen where the washing machine is. Also, in the kids' bathroom. So both bathrooms are now with frozen pipes and the washing machine. Yay! Okay, so that's where we're at right now. But other than that, we're doing good. The kids are picking their handicrafts for next term. Diabetes alarms going on. But anyways, around here it's a lot of alarms.
Yeah, the door closed, I think, 4 times.
4 times? That's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll get used to it.
Yeah, he will.
Thanks for helping with the laundry. All right, so anyways, around here we are just straightening up around the house, getting laundry done, getting stuff put away, getting the kitchen clean, dishes put away, like all those sorts of things. So that's what's going on here. And then my son wanted to make a dessert, so I think we may get started on that here pretty quickly. And yeah, that's what's going on here. After I had gotten the laundry put away, I decided I had enough time to steal away for a few minutes and do a little bit of super quick painting in my nature journal. I really have done extremely little nature journaling this past year, and I actually just this one page, my phonology wheel, where I do a little bit every month. And I'm a little bit behind, so I am playing catch up for a month that I did not do, and just trying to get that done because I would like to finish this by the end of the year. Basically, for the months that I missed, I either wrote down or I took a picture of what I want to include for that month, and I just need to play catch up and do it. Well, I don't super love how that one turned out, but I was also a little desperate for what to paint for that particular month, and rain was really all that I had. So it's stormy rain clouds, and that's okay. I feel like every year on the phonology wheel, I have some sort of like a gimme space that's just sort of like maybe a drawing that I'm not super proud of. But you know what? You can't love them all, so it's okay. All right, so anyways, we are about 3 hours away from Shabbat starting right now. I've gotten pretty much everything I need to do done other than setting the table. And that's pretty much what's happening now. Little dude is asleep in a chair just a few feet away from me, trying to keep all the other kids away from him. Baby Firefly is over here on the other side of the room, playing on some mats. Just, yeah. And I think I'm going to start working on organizing the school stuff right now and starting on a to-do list for next week. Because some of the stuff that we need for school, well, basically my kids pick their handicrafts. So my oldest picked knitting, which I am so excited about as a knitter. This will be a fun one for me, I hope. I know there's knitting for fun, and then there's teaching somebody else to knit, which is a whole other thing. So we shall see how that turns out. And then my daughter chose wood carving. So I do want to get, I have wood carving supplies because I enjoy wood carving also. On those rare chances I do get to do crafty things. But I want to get some balsa wood, which is very, very soft, and all that I could find online to get ordered wouldn't be delivered until for a week and a half or something like that. So that is not going to work. So yeah, I have to put on my to-do list to, oh darn, go to the hobby store next week. One of my favorite things. So anyways, we will do that probably on Monday because nothing will be open on Sunday because it's Christmas. That is okay too. All right. Oh, speaking of Sunday, the Hanukkah party also got canceled, and I'm kind of okay with that. So, I mean, I was looking forward to it. It would have been fun, but the girls who were going to come are pretty much all out of town. I heard back from all but a couple of them, and they're all out of town, so that is okay. It was like some high school girls. It was like younger girls in the neighborhood, so it is what it is. That's fine. I'm going to have them over for a challah bake in a couple of weeks anyway, so it is all good. All right, so that is what's happening now, and I think I'm going to turn off the camera until right before Shabbat. So that's it. I'm going to organize this stuff for next week for school. Okay, fun times. I'm excited. I'm loving this day. All right, see you guys in a few. All right, so I wasn't going to film anymore, but then I came in the kitchen and I saw this and the cuteness. I couldn't resist. All right, Mr. Firefly is working on some salads. He's deep frying some eggplant. Over here, he's got some matboucha going, which I will link to in the description box below. And over here is the Moroccan fish, which he had already finished. And I will link to that in the description box below as well. Okay, so, whirlwind past couple of hours. All right, as always, I think I have all this time, and then poof, Shabbat is about to start. So Mr. Firefly's in the kitchen, finishing up a couple of salads. My oldest just finished making a dessert. He made Rice Krispie treats. That was super fun. Little dude is still not feeling well, so he's just chilling out here still. And baby Firefly is with Mr. Firefly. And my daughter, what's she doing? Probably getting ready for Shabbat. No, I hear her on that she's playing the piano. I need to tell her to get ready for Shabbat. Okay, I need to go pop in the shower and then light candles here pretty quick. So I'm not gonna film anymore tonight. So I'm sorry you're not gonna get to see the Hanukkah get lit tonight, but I'm just kind of cutting into the wire and I need to just kind of get to it. But I will do my best to grab my camera tomorrow night and film just a couple of minutes there after Shabbat. All right, talk to you guys soon, but don't go anywhere because I'll be back in a few moments when it is tomorrow or the next day at least. But there's still at least a whole nother day in this video. So anyways, don't go anywhere. More is coming. Hello, Shavua Tov. That means to have a good week coming up. It's a traditional greeting after Shabbat is over, and Shabbat is now over. All right, so we just lit our Hanukkah, and here's what that looked like. And now the kids are over there spinning dreidels, which is what you can probably hear in the background. So they're having a blast. All right, I do still have a sick kiddo, which is a super bummer. Other than that, I really just have some cleanup to do tonight. So I'm not gonna film any of that because I'm just gonna be dealing with kids and getting the house back in order. Luckily, today we only had one toilet that wouldn't flush and all the rest of the water was working fine in the house. So I'm really happy about that. I haven't checked the weather yet tonight, but probably will leave everything dripping again because it's cold out there. But yeah, other than that, it was a superbly simple Shabbat. It was just our family literally the entire time, which I honestly cannot remember the last time that has occurred. Because usually there's at least people in and out and friends over for third meal. Like there's always something. And this time it was literally just us the whole time, which was nice. We did a lot of learning together. We were singing together. We had, of course, our meals together. I read a lot of books to the kids this morning while my oldest and my husband were at services. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's about it. Just, it was a good time. It's a really, really good time. So anyways, that's it here for tonight. So I will check back with you guys in a few moments when it is tomorrow. Good morning. It is Sunday. It is Christmas Day, actually, and it is the final night of Hanukkah tonight. So we're just going about a normal day. We've got school this morning. And since that party got canceled, there's really nothing Hanukkah related going on today other than lighting our Hanukkah, our menorah, later on tonight. I did clean up last night after Shabbat, so today should be a pretty easy day, all in all, except for the fact that little Firefly here doesn't seem to want to take a nap today. At least not yet. And yeah, that's okay. I'm waiting for those teeth to come in. He's just chomping on my finger like crazy. And anything else he can get his little mouth on. Okay, so we're gonna get started on school here in a minute. I do hope that what this shows you is that Hanukkah is both a fun holiday where there are fun activities and things to do, and it's a fun excuse to get together with friends and, you know, just have a good time, eat the fried foods, all that sort of thing. But that it's also a pretty minor holiday. You know, I think if you see our prep compared to the other holidays and what we have going on with this one, you'll see, you can kind of see the difference there. So anyways, let's go get this day going. One day, Laura and Jack wandered down to the creek. Mary liked to sit and read and work sums on the slate, but Laura grew tired of that. Outdoors was so miserable that she did not much like to play either. All right, so today is shaping up to be an absolutely lovely day. The weather is beautiful. It's starting to warm up. It's like in the 40s now. So I think that whole freeze thing is now completely past us, which is very nice. Mr. Firefly is home all day today, which is absolutely wonderful. It's such a treat to have like a random day where he's just with us all day. So the kids and I have been doing school. Little dude is still sick, so he's just kind of chilling out, but he's starting to do a lot better, which is great. So, but he's still just gonna hang out and relax all day, and that's all he needs to be doing. So Mr. Firefly came home from services and got right to work cooking in the kitchen. He made some couscous and heated up some leftover soup. And when I say made some couscous, like it was from like a package. It wasn't like from scratch. So so we all enjoyed some couscous and soup for lunch. The soup was left over from last week. He made it for Shabbat, so we had that Friday night. I went ahead and got started on some bolognese sauce, which there was a little discussion there. Mr. Firefly wanted to make fish and chips for tonight because he's like, it's still Hanukkah. I want to make fish and chips. It feels like Hanukkah to eat fish and chips. So since that's like our thing now that we do fish and chips on Hanukkah, he wants to do it one more night before Hanukkah is over. And I think that is absolutely fantastic because I don't have to cook it and it's delicious. So he's making a bunch of that and enough to have leftovers for during the week as well. So I may not have to cook all week. So because he wanted to make the fish and chips, I had already been planning on making spaghetti bolognese for dinner tonight. And I had ground beef in the fridge. Like, if I don't cook it today, I'm gonna have to throw it away. So I was basically like, I'm going to cook anyways, and I'll just, we'll just have a lot of food. So we're kind of, I don't know, I guess this is like meal prepping for the week, because when I make spaghetti bolognese, like I make a ton. So it's gonna last us for quite a while. And the fish and chips, he's making leftovers to last us as well. So between the two of those, this week just got really easy. So I'm enjoying that we are making solid use of the kitchen here on Mr. Firefly's day off. Okay, so that's basically what happened in here. I'm about to give my parents and siblings a call and wish them a happy holiday. And I don't know, I guess we'll just get back to stuff. I don't really know. Pretty casual day today. The rest of the afternoon, I spent occasionally stirring my pasta sauce, which was reducing very nicely and making the house smell amazing. And we also went for a walk, finished up school, played some games, and just kind of in general hung out and had a good time as a family. The kids were eagerly awaiting tonight where they were going to get the fried fish for dinner. We all were. And be able to light our Hanukkah for the final time this year. And before long, it was in fact time to light the Hanukkah. After Mr. Firefly had lit a couple of the candles on the Hanukkah, he invited all the rest of us to light a candle if we so chose. So 2 of my kids decided they wanted to light one, and then I decided why not, and I went ahead and lit one too. We've never done this before, so possible new tradition for us, I don't know, but I thought it was kind of sweet and fun. After the candle lighting was finished, we chowed down on some dinner. Mr. Firefly made some chips and some fried fish, some fried jalapenos, and his own tartar sauce dip. Everything was really super duper yum. The jalapenos were really spicy, and the French fries were thin cut this time. So I guess a little non-traditional, but delicious all the same. All right, folks, and that is a wrap. That is a wrap for this video, and it's a wrap for tonight. It was so nice just to kind of wind up Hanukkah by lighting our Hanukkah together and enjoying a really nice dinner together, just as a family, all of us together, even though we stayed up a little bit later than we normally would. It's a little bit after 8 o'clock right now, so definitely time to get the kids in bed, and I'm gonna get the kitchen cleaned up so I'm not waking up to a messy kitchen tomorrow. And that's it. That's it. Technically, it is still Hanukkah until the sun goes down tomorrow, but this is really, truly the end of all Hanukkah festivities for us. So that's it. Thank you all so much for coming along. I hope that you enjoyed it. I've never done like an entire Hanukkah like this before, so it was really fun to bring you guys along the whole time. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my future videos. I would really, really love to see you here again. All right. And with that, I will call this video a close. I have got to get these kids to bed and, like I said, clean the kitchen. So, hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in my next upload. Hanukkah. So if you have missed my other Hanukkah videos this year, check back. I have done the